Well, what am I going to talk about this week? I know what I'm talking about. Today is Sunday, October the 6th, and this letter is October 7th, and this letter is for Monday, October 8th. And we're going to talk about disagreements. Boy, this is a good topic because every day that you exist, I would be almost certain that somewhere during the day you've had some kind of disagreement with someone. It could be anybody. So we won't get into particulars, but I'm pretty sure that you've encountered disagreements. Why do disagreements come about? Oh boy. Well, we're not going to get into the news media and all the baloney that's been going on for a couple of years now there, because that's really not a disagreement. That's somebody that wants their perspective heard above facts. And, that's what causes disagreements. When you think what you want is more important than what the other person is thinking or what the other person wants. The only way to satisfy a disagreement is to have an open, honest, genuine discussion, not a one-sided diatribe trying to force your opinion on somebody else. When I grew up in Roanoke, my parents taught me that listen to what's being said by whoever you're having a conversation with. Listen to both sides of a conversation if you're a bystander. By listening to both sides, of course, a lot of times there's more than two people, but we're saying there's two sides no matter how many people. If you listen to both sides, you can usually pick out what's disagreeable and pick out what's agreeable. And when you look at things from that point of view, find out what the things are that you actually agree on. Then a compromise is doable and a positive result or outcome is practicable. So when you're into any situation, any kind of issue, I don't care what it is, family issue, business issue, church issue, whatever, honestly look at both sides. Get the emotions, get your personal opinion, get your ego out of it, and start thinking, what is this person trying to tell me? Maybe I need to listen better and keep my mouth shut. God gave us 2 ears, 1 mouth. That might give you a hint at where the priority is. Listen to what others are saying. It doesn't matter if it's somebody at the company and they're trying to get across this new program that's so exciting, and you're sitting back going, oh man, I don't want to do this. Well, why don't you want to do it? What's the deal? Have you listened to what the proposal is? Or did you instantly put up a barrier? Stupid, ignorant, obsessive, egotistical. Listen to what others have to say. When you want to get your point across, don't you want people to listen to you with an open mind, not putting up barriers, not scribbling and writing on a notepad or looking at their phone or whatever while you're trying to get your point across. Don't do that to others. Listen intently. In fact, sit forward in your seat. It will help you be more attentive. Also, it will physically show others you are listening intently to them. Oh, yeah. Any top negotiator knows that. You don't lean back in your chair. Would you hurry up and finish saying what you're saying so, like I can say what I want to say? No. Listen, lean forward and actually hear what they're saying. Don't try to focus your mind on what is your rebuttal going to be. Listen. Make your mind a blank slate, or make it soft putty or clay, so that those points the other person is trying to make will enter into your mind and stick. Then, when it's your turn, you can not only address maybe some issues that they were talking about and how your particular idea may be an answer to some of the things that they brought up, or a different path to accomplish the same thing. The only way to accomplish anything is to have open dialogue. Dialogue, not monologue. 2 people or more is a dialogue. Okay, most of you know that. So think about when you're interacting with people. Doesn't matter if it's a business, a church, any kind of organization. You want to get your point across in a succinct, palatable way. They want to do the same thing. The only way you can do that is by listening to each other and discussing points of agreement and points of disagreement and points that are just neutral. The neutral set it to the side. The disagreements, list them out on paper. The agreements, list them out on paper. Then find out what areas disagreements and agreements can cancel out each other. Do you know they have a device that they can sit beside a jet, crank that jet up and rev it up. They can sit that device by the jet and adjust it, and you can't hear the jet anymore. Oh yeah. Disagreements are the jet noise. Agreements are that device that takes out the noise. When you work together, you can come up with good solutions. It may not be the best solution. I said good solutions. And isn't that the goal? To do the best you can with the information that you have, not just get your way. My newsletter this week discusses some of these things. If you don't get my newsletter, go to my website, www.astepabove.life. Subscribe, $99 a year. When you subscribe, you get 1 month free, just because. See if you like it. However, the majority of people do like it. I've had some people say, you know what, thank you so much, but we've decided not to subscribe. It's okay. My newsletter is not for everybody. I'm not being negative either about them. Each person has their own choice of things that they want to feed into their life. My newsletter comes out once a week. Doesn't overburden you with all sorts of emails and all sorts of stuff. It takes about 3.5 minutes tops to read it. And that's if you're a slower reader. Some people read a lot quicker than that, but usually when I go through my own newsletter. I open it up and I read it as if I just got it. And it takes me about a little less than 3 minutes to read it. Also, we'll have a video like this that I've put in each newsletter, and I'll have a video on some aspect of the newsletter or a song that I feel like is pertinent to the letter, sort of gets the point across. A lot of my Christian friends say, well, why don't you use just Christian videos? And I say, because they don't always fit what I'm trying to say. I like rock and hard rock, and so I do use a lot of those videos. I also like to address things that you guys send in. So when y'all email me, at some point, whatever you've emailed me, I'll put in one of my letters. I won't say who it's from unless you want me to, but I'll address it and I'll talk about it. So feel free to write me anything that you want me to discuss. I'll do my best to do a good job of it. Well, anyway, check out our website, www.astepabove.life. You know, order some of our new A Step Above coffee. I've got 3 superb Epicurean blends, Honduran, Ethiopian, and King's Meadow. I did a taste test to find out which 3 blends I wanted. I liked those 3. I drank them hot. I drank them after they were, normal temperature, and then I drank them cold. The purpose was to see how they tasted at each level. And what I found interesting is even when I drank it cold, I didn't get an aftertaste. And I asked the roaster, I said, these 3 coffees, I didn't get any kind of aftertaste. And he said, well, usually you don't with your more superb blends. He said, you seldom get an aftertaste. He said, some people still do. But the regular coffee drinker that just likes coffee, likes the taste, likes the smell, enjoys a good cup of coffee, they like it. And these blends, man, if you go to the stores, they're $20 and $25 a pound. Our roaster, because this is a ministry, has put these where I can sell them for $15 a pound and actually have a little bit of money there for the ministry, which is the whole idea. So check out our website, www.astepabove.life. Watch our videos. Look at our Step Above Wealth channel on Facebook. Check us out on our radio show every Thursday and Friday from 11:30 to 12:30, which is on WHAP 1340. You can actually see us stream on Facebook if you type in WHAP 1340 and click the it says WHAP Fox Radio, I think, and you click that and you can see us live. So anyway, anything you guys want me to talk about, send me an email. therev@stepabove.life. I'll be glad to talk about any subject that will help other people, because that's what I'm here for. That's why I'm the internet pastor. So this is a Rev, Joseph W. Booth, signing off till next time.